Welcome back to Reactions, Rants, and Rabbit Holes. And I got to tell you, I'm going to have to check my feed. I believe I've seen this once, but I'm not sure. I'm very interested to check out Phenomenon. OTYKEN. I'm not positive there. I'm going to just take a shot in the dark. It's been a while. I am very interested, especially the backdrop of this first song. I was just watching my honey, my better half, the most reasons to go on every day, enjoys ice road trucking and the shows based around that. And we were just up in the steppes of, I don't know, someplace. But I'm not saying here, but it looked similar. So I'm already excited. Let's see what we get. There's no H, so I don't know. OTYKEN. No idea. Okay, I think it's very good. Here's my, oh man, Rollen does not mean to wreck anyone's favorite music, but sometimes Rollen does. Man, I don't talk about myself in the third person outside of the channel. Phenomenon here is fantastic. I'm not positive how to say their name. OTYKEN? I don't think that's right either. So you know what I mean. I'd have to hear it. I don't do that research ahead of time because I got thrown head first into it, and I'm happy to be here. And what I think is the experience. What I really was reflecting on before, really I got a nice wide shot with hips a shaking and backbeat a bumping, was this moment of incredibly, suspension of disbelief breaking moment when I see the car way back in the background. But this I won't talk about. I didn't see that. I'm probably not supposed to take in the whole. I was supposed to take in the. I wanted to reflect upon the harsh environment it is taking place upon as the horse comes in with, appears to be, someone who needs care. And then but then then it kicked in, and which I like too, but I get easily distracted by it, the story, and the fact that I could walk. Well, I wouldn't walk. I can't drive because my car's not running right now. But if I went 20 miles in one direction, I can see. Maybe not that wide, but yes, that environment exists right outside my door. I come from this sort of environment, depending on how long the winter is versus the summer. I mean, I get, 7 months of winter. Does that feel familiar to you? With a month of summer and then, Rain. I'm not kidding there, but but then it kicks in, and I'm like, oh, we're also dancing. Now I hope they rescue those people on the horses, and mostly play it. I'm a sucker for the furry boots. See, there's two different stories going on. The dance club. Oh shit! I mean, if that would, I'm not saying that's gonna cure the ailing, but man, does that turn into a club? It's like, I was not kidding. I knew it was a club scene, but I didn't think it was too much of a club for me. I was like, no, oh, that's hitting hard. Oh, that's pretty cool. Wow. Okay. Hi. Are you just a fan of the band? And you might for a moment be going, is he laughing at it? No. I have lots of examples. I'm a pretty, I think it's fun. I'm going with fun because I have opinions. All opinions are for entertainment purposes only is a core tenet of the channel, a corner foundational building block, if you will. That all being said, this is kind of really super interesting and cool. Now, I gotta look, because I think I've seen them in, like, the woods, wrapped in furs, and the club was, like, in the woods, and I gotta check. And there's a small chance this ends up on Patreon, because maybe going 20 minutes on my first shot isn't a good idea. But I do have some reflections at the end that are really appropriate for what I do on this channel. And the band here is inspiring me, so I'm excited. I needed that for the volley to kick in. Or whatever the kids are doing. Rendered mink urine. mushroom paste. I think it's fucking cool. I don't know if it's right. You never know, because some people the dance club's totally appropriate, but the cursing's not. That's for some people the hip thrusting, shaking, swept away by spirits is more upsetting than the cursing. I never know what's, when's, where's, or what's. I just don't. I don't pretend to. I really like this. I think I'm really curious what Robert said to me. I want to see. I wonder if mainstream opinions and algorithmic control are still placed on things, reactions, ideas, certain. Hey. I hate to go here, but if some people, would hate to see borders exist, but they certainly want their digital borders enforced strictly. It's weird how that works. I guess those borders, because they're only for the mind, they don't matter, right? No! Hey, if a mountain, an ocean, and a desert was needed to be passed to get to this concert, how long would it take for general civilization to actually show up to the show? And I'm here, so I'll finish. So my idea is this, is I get this real, first off, lost tribe from Avatar of the Last Airbender. Like maybe some of Aang's people, with the gear and the skills, and it's like a vocal music mastery. And there's really just guttural bass coming from some, skill. And you think I'm playing, but I actually think that show is one of the... I was told, so then I went back and watched, and I agree that Avatar: The Last Airbender might have the original cartoon series, the opening, the chakras in that series is actually, I hear, accurate. A pretty good Cliff Notes version of what the ideas would be at the high levels of occulted knowledge. Not the shit that sells yoga pants and mats, okay? Not crystals and consumerism. Yeah. I'm reflecting occulted knowledge or, secrets beyond, mainstream knowledge. You're not going down to the corner library. If you find it at the corner library, it's probably just not true. I like it. And I want to, so it's not OTYKEN, the Y, what? I don't know, but it doesn't matter because okay, were you just a fan of the music? Have I ruined most of it already? I swear now's the time to take off. I'll find no offense. I ask you for nothing. Thanks for joining me. Now, to get back to what I was reflecting on, instead of showing up for the show, getting past that ocean, mountain, and desert quest, I reflect upon certain aspects of society that would create, let's say, multicultural tribal units that appear to be, let's say, maybe loosely reflected in something like I'm watching here. So then I think back to those who persevere, who crossed those deserts, mountains, valleys, deserts. I said deserts, rivers, oceans. It don't play no music. It just shortens my life. But, it is what it is. I think about all those that made those journeys, those quests, made it, and then endured, assimilated, if you will, or added to with some sort of a cultural exchange, and then created pocketed regions of culture, development, art, food. Oh, wait, that is how that worked in a little bit. I'm stupid, but I know I'm right here. I just don't know the pretentious way of saying it. Now, I was told the pretentious way of saying it in an opera reaction the other day that, still gets under my bonnet. But I'm okay with that because I sit here and I realize that person doesn't know what they're talking about. That those are minute, sometimes massive, always nuanced differences and traits, and because we draw from our local, especially if a local region is isolated until the time where, let's say, human technology allowed the inhospitable quest to become hospitable. Am I in the right ballpark at all, or just now just a bunch of rambling shit? You were probably probably the takeoff before sort. I get that. For the couple remaining, I don't know about the music. I think it's cool. Robert especially, I actually like it. I'm going to try some other ones because I think I've seen it once. Maybe I didn't do a reaction, but I'm pretty sure they also feed a certain primal need inside of old Rollen's chemical system. And it turns out I want to be human, and this same look, wrapped in, hey, it's no different than the crazy horn lady, except they're a little darker. And this is more, are we in like Russian Inuit? For lack of a better term, are we talking Arctic Circle type culture? And now, coming out with some tribal tunes mixed with a heavy backbeat band, you got a banger? Because I like it. I like the ability to discuss that it should exist more than if it even does or doesn't. We had plenty of time trying to make one idea the winner. Why can't we accept that all the ideas are valued as long as, and even if they're a little dark and creepy, that's your thing, as long as it, doesn't transgress, do harm, steal, lie, cheat, all the negative things in the universe that are never reflected with a smile or joy. You know what I'm saying? Because I go back and pick out a few parts, and whether it's heavy backbeat and some tribal booty shaking, ow, which might float someone's boat, but I'm certainly not thinking about doing anything other than enjoying it. Makes the cheekbones go up. Making the music, dancing around. Now, I did not see where they saved the young lady on the back of the horse, unless she became like the soloist and I just didn't see it, or the singer and I just didn't see it. I thinking there's some bring me back to life, healing dance thing going on. Otherwise, boy, I really got distracted by the Sam subplot that disappeared on me. But that phenomenon will happen sometimes to a viewer. They'll lose their suspension of disbelief and come out of the story and really want answers. Yep, 20 minutes. Yeah, I knew I was enjoying myself. Later.